The compact crossover class is booming with many SUVs, and there are many great choices out there. One of these choices are the Subaru Forester, which continues to be one of Subaru's bread and butter vehicles. The Subaru Forester was last redesigned in the 2014 model year, but for the 2016 model year, only minor updates occur with the addition of Subaru's Starlink system. So, let's go ahead and check out this 2016 Subaru Forester and see if it's still competitive. Now, one thing I do love about the Forester is that unlike many other crossovers, styling on the Forester is very rugged looking and very boxy looking too, and I think that's one of the main reasons why this vehicle is selling so well nowadays. Along with that comes a very roomy interior. But the styling on the vehicle is not like all the other compact crossovers with sleek styling and such. We have these fairly conservative 17-inch alloy wheels here. But I love the styling of the Forester because it's one of the few compact crossovers that look pretty rugged. Now here goes the key fob for the Forester. It's kind of a cheap looking key fob design, but it gets the job done. You have your lock, unlock, and then to release your power tailgate, and then your panic button too. Ours we also do have here is the limited model. Now it is the ice silver metallic exterior color with a black leather interior, power driver's seat with power recline and power lumbar too. Now stepping on inside of the Forester here, you're greeted with a very functional yet stylish looking cabin design, and there's a sense of roominess inside of here too. This is a very roomy interior compared to a lot of other compact crossovers in the class. It's pretty comfortable too. You have a little key illuminator at night. And what you're hearing there is a 2.5 liter horizontally opposed 4-cylinder engine. Now you do have a full leather wrapped steering wheel. Coming to your transmission, you have a CVT automatic. Putting the vehicle into reverse displays your rear view camera with guidance lines. No trajectory, however. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on the lights. And you have your fog lights too, and the hazards. Automatic driver's side window. Let's go ahead and pop up the hood, check out the engine bay. Heated exterior mirrors. I also do love how you get this little Subaru logo that illuminates when you open the door or unlock the doors. Like I said, you have 17-inch alloy wheels. Halogen headlights with your halogen fogs. Now, like I said, under the hood here we have a 2.5 liter flat 4 producing 170 horsepower at 5,800 RPM and 174 pound-feet of torque at 4,100 RPM, with EPA estimates being a pretty darn good 24 in the city and 32 on the highway, and we do have all-wheel drive here. Overall, this powertrain is pretty darn fuel efficient, and it provides a decent amount of power. It's on par with the rest of the class, but there is a more larger optional powertrain available, a turbocharged powertrain. Now, competitors of the Forester, you have the vehicles in the compact crossover class. This includes the likes of the Toyota RAV4, Honda CR-V, Nissan Rogue, Chevrolet Equinox, Hyundai Tucson, as well as the Kia Sportage and the Ford Escape. You also do have a roof rack on the top. Coming to the rear, you have a rear window wiper with a rear window defroster and an LED third brake light. Love how boxy looking the Forester is. Like I said, EPA estimates are 24 city, 32 highway. Total vehicle price for this particular one is $32,918. Of course, all of your basic power necessities: power windows, power door locks, power mirrors, nice soft touch armrest, and chrome interior door handles. And let's go ahead and rev it up. Very nice. Now, build quality and materials in the Forester is on par with the rest of the class. It's certainly not the best in the class, but it's not the worst either. Materials are pretty average. Nice soft touch materials on the mid door panel and the armrest. Upper door panel is hard to the touch, however. Up here you have a nice soft touch padded material. Very nicely done. And then build quality is good for the most part. Most of the interior trim and pieces don't creak a whole lot. Everything fits well together for the most part. Build quality and materials aren't too bad. What I really do love about this interior is the nice aluminum trim, which gives a whole lot more contrast inside of here. Now, coming to the steering wheel design, it is fairly stylish looking. However, it's a little busy for my taste with all the buttons going on. We also do have a manually tilting and telescoping steering wheel. I would like a little bit more range of adjustment for the tilting, but the telescoping is just fine. Now, we also do have your steering wheel mounted audio controls right here, Bluetooth phone controls, and your voice recognition. And then this right here controls your Starlink system as well. These controls down here control that little screen up there, and then right here we have your adaptive cruise control, which comes with the EyeSight driver assist system. We also do have intermittent windshield wipers as well. Little storage cubby down there, and a 12-volt power outlet. We also do have heated seats, 2 staged for the driver and the passenger, dual cup holders, and your parking brake is located right there. Nice soft touch center console lid that's nice and stitched. There's a decent amount of center console storage, and you will find 2 USB charging ports, an auxiliary input, and another 12-volt power outlet. I love how simple and stylish looking the AC controls look too. It's very easy to figure out. We have automatic climate control. Your temperatures are right here for this knob, and then your fan speeds, and then your modes, and then your recycling is right there too. It kind of reminds me of Toyota, of how simple these buttons look and how simple the layout is. We also do have your garage home link, auto dimming rear view mirror up there with an integrated compass. And then right here we have your lane departure warning off button, and then your pre-collision system off button too. Up here we have your SOS Safety Connect, which comes with the Starlink system, roadside assistance, all that good stuff. Your map lights, and then we also do have your kind of halfway panoramic sunroof, but it definitely gives the cabin a much more airy feel inside of here. Also do love how the shade comes with it too, which is nice. Very nice. Over here we have your steering responsive fog lights, and then your memory height system for your power tailgate, and then your power tailgate buttons right there, your gauge brightness, and then your traction control off buttons right there. Now, in terms of visibility, the Subaru Forester is one of the best vehicles in the compact crossover class for that. There's lots of glass area all around. It's very easy to see out of this vehicle. It also helps that the A-pillars are pretty thin too. And when you get to rearward visibility, it's not too shabby either, with a pretty big rear window back there. It's pretty easy to see out of this vehicle, especially compared to some other compact crossovers with their sleek and swoopy styling, which limits visibility quite a bit, especially rearward visibility. But the Subaru Forester is one of the best vehicles in terms of visibility. As far as the seats go, the seats are pretty comfortable. They're nice and plush. I would like a little more support on the side bolsters, but I'm not complaining too much about these seats. They're very comfortable for a long road trip. Thigh support is also okay too. Now, coming to the infotainment system and the multimedia interface here, we have the new Starlink system, which is new for the 2016 model year for the Forester. It's fairly easy to use, and it's one of the most user-friendly interfaces in the business. The responsiveness is also lightning quick too. Love this touchscreen interface, and you could just barely tap it and it goes straight to the thing that you want, which is nice. When you come to home right here, it pretty much reveals everything that you want. You have your map, but you have to have your SD card inserted. We also do have your audio, phone, your apps, information, and then your settings too. Coming to the audio, your different sources include all of the norm: AM, FM, XM satellite radio. We also do have your Pandora internet radio and your optical disc drive, which is your CD player. Bluetooth, streaming audio, of course, AHA internet radio, and then your USB ports for the iPod integration, and then you have your micro SD card. Coming back to home, you can hook up your phone, have all of your contacts stored on there. This system is also very related to Toyota's Entune system, since Subaru and Toyota are kind of in a partnership right now, a business partnership. Coming to your apps, you can go to your apps such as MirrorLink, AHA, and Pandora. Coming to info, you can view your sports, all that good stuff. And then you have your weather. You can have the 3 to 6 hour or a forecast. Then you have your stocks. And then your fuel prices too, which is cool. And then you have your USB photos and then your micro SD photo too. Coming to settings, you could change many different settings here, such as the display, Bluetooth, phone, audio, all that good stuff. Coming to general, you could change the clock, language, unit settings, beep, color theme. A lot of different settings you can change here. Display, like the camera, all that good stuff. So overall, if you're looking for a very simple and easy to use interface that has very good responsiveness, then the Subaru Starlink system is certainly one of the best in the business. But remember that this system is not completely all Subaru. This is very related to Toyota's Entune system. Now, if you want pretty much all of the driver assistance, you will certainly want to go with the EyeSight package, which comes with a host of safety technologies like the lane departure warning, the pre-collision system, and the pre-collision throttle management, and the adaptive cruise control as well. Now, as far as driving the Forester goes, the 2.5 liter flat 4 certainly provides a decent amount of power and is competitive when it comes to power compared to the rest of the class of compact SUVs. However, if you want a little more oomph out of the Forester, you will want to step up to the 2 liter turbo 4-cylinder. But this 2.5 liter is pretty darn fuel efficient and provides a decent amount of power. The steering on the Forester, it's not the sportiest feeling compact crossover, but it's not the boringest one to drive either. It provides a decent amount of precision, but this is no sports car here. If you want the sportiest vehicles in the class, you will want to look at the Mazda CX-5 as well as the Ford Escape. Down here for the X mode, we also do have your downhill descent control too. And then coming up to that little screen right there, it's all controlled by these set of buttons right here. Basically, it shows you various amounts of vehicle information, such as the exterior temperature readout, your average fuel economy data, and what time it is. Gives you a little bar graph, which is nice. And then you have your fuel range, a digital clock, and an analog clock. All that good stuff. Pretty useful little screen here. However, I kind of wish it was with the instrument cluster and the gauges, which is what a lot of other vehicles do. As far as the gauges go, the gauges are kind of boring looking, a little dated. No TFT instrument cluster here or anything like that. It's pretty basic. We do have your speedometer over here, and then your tachometers right there. And then you have your fuel gauge, and then what gear you're in, and then your trip odometer is in the center color display right there. Alright, and let's go ahead and shut down the Forester. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of the vehicle. Power tailgate. Now back here you will find one of the roomiest compact crossovers in terms of cargo space. And it's pretty easy to fold down the rear seats. You just pull up on this tab right here and then push the seats right down. You have a 12-volt power outlet back here and a little cargo net. But the cargo space in the Forester is certainly very competitive. Now build quality and materials do follow through in the rear. Still nice and soft touch on the armrest with a nice stitching, and then nice and soft touch on the mid door panel. Upper door panel remains hard plastic. Chrome interior door handles for the rear. Now back here is certainly a very comfortable experience. The Subaru Forester is certainly one of the most comfortable crossovers in the class. I have lots of headroom back here and lots of legroom. It's just very roomy inside of here. I don't feel cramped at all, unlike some other crossovers like the Ford Escape. Do have cup holders back here with the rear center armrest and dual map pockets, of course, and the seats themselves are very comfortable. Would certainly take this vehicle on a long road trip. And you also do have your map lights right here. Alrighty. Full manual passenger seat. Glove box compartment, nice and damp. Pretty high quality. So with its handsome, rugged exterior looks, it's very spacious and well thought out interior with lots of cargo space and many technology features available, and one of the best all-wheel drive systems in the compact crossover class. The 2016 Subaru Forester is an excellent choice in the compact crossover SUV class, and is certainly one of the best all-arounders. So remember that this is Cameron Birch from Cameron's Car Reviews.